something real bad.
What is this accent? Shitty Mario, what is this accent?
Shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Look at this guy's scar.
Idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Shysters.
That's no way to treat an old man.
Listen, it's the 1920s.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're
I'm
not
not going to get any medical knowledge on that. Hey, creepy cop man. What's up?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm sorry, are you not even dignifying me by looking at me in this conversation?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
Have you heard anything
Why would I tell you?
on your indom yet? No, I haven't. And at this point, I could just go to any store and buy one now. So I'm starting to be like, hey, Games Workshop, maybe just like cancel that order. We're on the same team, my dude.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing.
Oh
that
my
sets
god,
us
the
apart.
perfectly cooked
think so?
bomb.
We're looking for the same thing, you and
Nobody else could have done it.
Okay,
Incredible.
okay. Spare
You're
me the
excellent,
next
please.
verse. I'll tell you what I know.
I can't even tell if this
There
guy's
are
actually
sailors
talking
who
to you or
think
not
that
because
there's
his
a
mustache
beast
is so
prowling
big.
around the docks. Then again,
There we go.
These guys panic at the thought of
Sam not
bringing
heard
a
anything
rabbit
yet. They
onto
did
a
say that
boat,
it can take up to
so
120
I see.
days. I don't think that
And
it's
there
been
are
120
others
days yet.
who would like to use the warehouses for their
And honestly,
goods.
I have enough models
Who
right
are
now
they?
that it's probably fine that I don't
Sorry.
have another
I
61 laying
really
around.
can't talk about them.
61.
Listen, it's a big box. It comes with one that's like the size of my head.
Do you think that pots have enemies in them more often?
Yes. And
Yes,
I think that
that's a good
smashing the
point.
pot, the enemies have a faster wake-up time than they used to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because more often now, I'll smash a pot and immediately the spider will just smack me in the face. I'm like, no, that's not okay.
There also you used to be able to do a trick where you land on the pot and whip at the exact same time, and then if there's an enemy in it, you jump off of it and kill it.
See, I
It
didn't
was-
know
it was a really
that,
good fun
but
trick.
I guarantee you
It
that I
was one of
never
those,
played
yeah.
enough to know. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God it's not a mini game. Oh, thank God.
They can't do that in this one.
Wait, it broke?
It's no use.
Do I have a limited number of lockpicks? Was that my only one? I can't tell. I don't like that. It gave me an option and then it went, oh, fuck, it broke. It's like, no, I don't. Oh, this. Yeah, this is a completely normal thing for your town to have. Every fishing town has the ominous statue covered in green slime.
No, I sacrificed the altar to
What?
see if the golden monkey was still in the game. The altar, the idol,
Oh,
the
okay.
skull, the golden skull. I'd see if the golden monkey was in the game. It is. It took one jump next to a tiki trap and died. It jumped once, and in my attempt to rescue it, I also got hit by the tiki trap, but I am alive.
Occultism. Let's go.
St. Brendan, patron saint of...
I'm sorry.
and travel.
Occultism check
Desecrate.
gave me a
I can't even
saint's
say which
information.
language it's written in.
Okay. If your basic understanding of occultism is, I know it's a saint. I don't think you're really into
I
the
have
occult,
no
my
idea
guy.
what it says.
Yeah, you gotta work on it.
Wait, what? Hold on. I need to express this weird thing. Look at this. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it again. Oh, yeah, it will. I'm up here. I'm on the ledge. Come on. Give me the prompt. There it is.
I have no idea
Teleports
what it
me
says.
down onto the ground for some reason. Why? Why does that do that? I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised this game is holding its shit at 144.
Nice.
It's not. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can feel the sluggish happen occasionally, but like, I'm surprised it's not shitting the bed so hard that you're experiencing a million bugs, like when you try to run Sudeki at 144. This is a climbing ledge. Don't tell me this isn't. This is a ledge that in any other game you would be able to mantle. When you run, your lighter goes out.
Oh.
Flame mechanics. Games should run better when they only use two colors like this one.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Oh
We saw
fuck,
what
they're
you
drunk.
did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule.
He's
our
calling me out for shit
protectors.
I'm saying in real life. I went over, looked at the statue, went over to these guys, and they're like, "We saw what you said about St. Brendan." I've never done such a thing. Who is St. Brendan? I've just arrived, you fools. Fuck, I don't like how meta it's gotten out of nowhere. I've never done anything of such.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you.
Am I gonna get into a
beloved
fist fight with some
statue,
drunks?
And then those two bozos behind
Also,
us.
why is the camera focusing on that one and not the one
Now
that's
that I think
talking?
about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's.
Oh man,
always
look at these
going
like
back and
exaggerated
forth to the
Japanese drunk
statue.
movements.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Having seen Drunk Shepherd, I cannot ever take what drunk people look like in video games seriously again. Tell me about the island, you absolute drunks.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down.
I know what
at us
accent
like all
it is.
townspeople
It's
do.
British people trying to
Saint
do an
Brendan.
American
He
accent.
protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Well, now you gotta go look at the IMDb of this game and tell me where the people are from.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not
love
because
the
it
sounds
doesn't
the robot
float
makes in this
anymore
game.
that we're going to abandon it.
Hey, where do you guys live? Our boat. Their boat's on its side, tipped upside down, with like a hole in it. And they're just like, just because it can't float anymore doesn't mean we're going to abandon it. I'm like, find a house.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got
The
nothing
dev
better
studio
to
is
do anyway.
extremely
Not
French.
much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us.
I started
this
this
does
level
have
and
your
Since the
something
whaling
sacrificed
station
itself.
shut down,
What?
ain't
And
a
she's
lot
happy
of
with me.
jobs left
What?
around here.
So we drink.
Thank you, whatever did that. Oh, it was a freaking
Two
piranna
guys
plant. I see
behind
the leftovers, the
What are they
remains.
guarding?
Oh, maybe it wasn't, because here's a
Bootleggers.
boomerang just sitting on the ground.
Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have
When
a
you look
choice
up
anyway.
as the robot,
They're
a
more
little
scared of cat than an attack
a little
by
satellite
drunken
dish comes out and it goes
sailors.
If
beep.
only they would kill
Look up.
each other.
Who is Kat? People keep talking about her. She's the only woman that drinks heavily.
Is
I
it
gotta
Cat
know.
who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a
Please, I
thing.
need this.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
The boomerang
I'll
seems to
see
come
you
back
later.
better. Also,
I love this guy just flicking out his fucking lighter every 20 seconds. I'm like, I don't know how to put it away. I need to learn to put it away, but I'm starting to think maybe we just don't. It adds an extra splash of color to the environment. All the VAs are from England, London mostly. Oh, that's really good.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Oh my
Keep
god,
your
listen to
voice
these
down.
men's accent.
Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a
Her
small
little
world,
knife
idiot.
under my throat.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Can I steal this guy's hat? Because that's a nice hat. I'll take that one guy's glasses and that guy's hat and I'll be good. Alright, I have a strong feeling they won't allow me to go through there. Is there a way to sneak around? British people doing American accents don't have consistent vowel sounds. Yeah.
You can tell me.
No, if
Who's this guy?
no
Who's this
idea.
guy?
You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have.
What's with you wandering around?
I want to
here
know why
like a
everybody
hungry
in this
dog?
town has the
Saw you
most
talking
ruddy
to the two
face that I've
soaks.
ever seen.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
they're workers.
You'll stink less.
Does that make everybody's face red all the time?
Yep.
Okay,
They're
let's.
I was gonna say they're out in the sun, but that's not true.
Let's test. Yeah, dude, these people haven't seen the sun in 20 years. We are. You know what? We'll investigate their activities.
So,
Stafford,
who are you?
You don't answer, but do you know anything about the people you rescue in the jungle?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Non-distinct
Let's just say we're
fishermen
standing guard for
guys.
the
The
owner of
shit
the
face
site.
is Norm.
And we let no one enter her property.
Okay. Same.
Okay, I'm gonna lie and see if they let me through.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
Cause you're a bunch
She
of idiots.
sent me to see who's filching her stock.
Filching.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
I thought he was gonna pull out a gun
I
for a
can't get
second.
rid of
Oh
those two.
fuck. The cutscene dialogue ended and he pulled out the lighter and I thought he was gonna like pick out a pistol and point it at this dude.
What's with you wandering around
Lava
here
Land is
like a
That was 100%
So
a
you
gun
talking to the two
animation.
soaks. Go die of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
Alright, well if you guys aren't gonna let me through with that answer, tell me some shit.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
Man, everybody here
bootleg
has
is not
beards like
savages.
hipsters, and I get
Who
that
do you
it's
think
the
defends the
20s, but I'm
statue?
gonna go ahead and say
What do
these
I
guys
know?
aren't hipsters.
They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Like,
Who
Hat
else?
Guy over here's looking like
Who's
he's a fucking
interested?
lumbersexual.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
All of these guys look like the
She
main
redid
character
the
of
smile at the
Vampire,
last
that
one,
other
once
game
we
that
get
came
in.
out by Focus
I hope he had a
Interactive.
good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he
Oh.
only smiles with the left
Ah, shit,
cheek.
dude.
So that's why the cop has the fucked up face. The lady cut his face.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Ghost
Yeah,
is
well,
gonna
we're
kill
doing
me.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse.
Oh, I'm
I guess
dead.
it's
Ghost
gonna
got me.
No, it's very simple, in
Shit.
fact. Fuck off.
No, you fuck
I don't
off.
give a
Rough
damn about your
situation there.
racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for
Pinstripe
wanting
pants
inside,
and a
there's nothing
wife
we can
beater
do.
is such a fucking fashion statement. I mean, it's just got like this denim jacket over top of it. Like,
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
every time he pulls
I
out
can't get rid of those two.
the lighter, I think it's a gun animation now. Alright, I gotta find a way to sneak into the warehouse. I'm starting to feel the linearity of this game creeping in. It looks so much like a gun, honestly. I can't believe it. Yeah, when do we get a gun?
Oh, I'm okay.
This is a first-person game. When does it become shooter?
Yeah, it has to.
Look at this. Look at this man's sad existence. I didn't notice he was here for a second. I started walking into the dark, and I was like, "Oh, there's a human in here."
You saw what
I am
happened
getting
with those
tired of the
sailors.
same
Don't hang
level
around
generation
here
part
unless you want
where it
trouble
is
with the bootleggers.
you drop down thing that is 3 down.
I've
There is
seen the
block.
kind
You
of
push
messages they're
to
boss.
the wall to
We're
make
not
it a
scared
jump
of
that you
her.
can make. Like it's
All
like a little
saying,
tutorial on how
everyone's
much jump
scared
you
of
can
that
make,
one.
and it's the beginning
She's
of
not
like,
interested
every level,
in
I feel
small
like.
fry like
Or it's
me.
in the mines at some
You,
point,
on
at
the other
least.
hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Why am I talking to like 1920s Abraham Lincoln?
This
think I
warehouse
just-
looks abandoned. Why does it
I
interest
think I
you?
just made one of the cavemen pick
No
up the
doubt a
ghost
question
gem.
of territory.
He got
I ain't
cursed.
asking. You want to know more?
He
go
was
ask the
like
captain.
stunned, and it
Good.
broke on top of
Thank
him, and he turned gray. But I got the gem. But I was going through the door by the
shall
time I
take my
noticed.
leave.
I should have stuck around.
He turned gray.
What the fuck happened?
If you hit people with the ghost pot, it does that.
What?
That's a mechanic. I'm
That means
sorry.
something, yeah.
This Okay, who does who owns a car here? Look at this. Who in this town owns a car? And then second, who does this? What asshole parks their car like this? This is a main road in your town. The pets still give you health when gray? Find hidden spots. I'm sorry, did you just notify me of a hidden spot because it was a ladder on the wall? Or what? Like, it just says green. Yo! Lever, let's go.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Okay, hold on 1 second here.
What does the fire whip do?
Wood fire.
Yep.
Like, quite literally, I'd imagine.
Maybe. Definitely not.
What is this Silent Hill shit? I mean, it's a horror game.
That's cool. That's fun.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
I don't want to go in that. That doesn't
Okay,
look good
fine.
for me.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar
A
is
whale
true,
Does the
vertebra
power pack
owners
make
are
the
really
shotgun shoot
fossil.
faster?
Wait, power pack?
What?
You said power pack?
Yeah, the power pack.
Doesn't that just make, like, whip hot?
I don't know. I thought
An
it
old
powers up
cog.
weapons. If I remember the
Rusty,
description right.
but in
Okay, I thought it just make whip hot.
I think it might do other things, but I might be wrong.
Use a bomb?
Use a bomb?
You become Bomberman.
Oh no, I have the one that makes
could
the
use
whip
this old
fiery. Is
winch
that
to
okay?
lift
What is
the
that called?
grating.
I guess that's not the power pack. I stole it from the shopkeeper.
I'm clicking leave, thank you. Oh, am I not done here yet?
I feel like it shoots really fast.
Do I need to do more to this? I'm not...
He didn't shoot this well before. Dude, it's the shopkeeper. Ah! He shot me. I'm dead. The shotgun shots do not do as much damage, also.
Oh,
You have
there we
better
go.
chance of surviving against shopkeepers.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I
I don't know why I just find it really endearing when you find like a hidden item and it's the most obvious one, but it does the sound effect when you find an item.
Yeah, it's like when you do a really obvious puzzle in Zelda and it goes da 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 or whatever the sound is.
Looks like everything is in
I
its
can't remember the
place.
sound.
All that's left is to try to turn
That's
this
more or
on.
less it, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh god, we gotta turn it, man.
Damn, I broke it.
He broke it! Why would you even... Why would you present me this option? I got hyped for nothing. That's hilarious. More survival horror should do this. Just break an old rusty crank. Because of course, right? Yeah, I mean, like, this place looks like it's falling to shit.
Well, well.
Oh!
A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
I feel like a power pack.
You're
again.
not only
Or whatever.
inquisitive,
What is this called?
you're also stupid.
Are
is the
these
power
people
pack,
having
yeah.
problems
The
pathing?
crazy idea to come
Okay,
onto
so it does
my
the
turf.
bomb thing and the fire thing. Can you get the fire whip without the power pack?
I like I like that she's like, "Hey, what crazy idea did you have that made you come to like my property?"
is
And one of the
Elizabeth.
options is just let me in, basically.
That
That's
is-
BioShock Elizabeth
Yeah.
character model. That is almost Elizabeth, but she's very sweaty. Everyone here is like, look at that guy in the background. Look how sweaty he is. Dude, where's that hat from? Because you're not getting that out here. You had to travel into the city to get that hat. It's moisture from the air. I love this, like, picking a silence
Has the
option.
cat got your tongue?
No,
You've
your
come
cat.
for a fight.
If you want my
What
tongue,
I've got
though,
to say
you're gonna have to
won't
fight me
change a
for it.
thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out.
Dude, she's so
And anyone who
expressive.
doesn't
Where are these
respect my
emotions?
rules, I punish them.
Let's see if restarting Helid. I'm guessing that's supposed to be helped.
Oh my god, the
gloves are
bomb is
sick.
huge.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
They gave me a timer option.
Maybe.
I didn't expect dialogue
maybe not.
timers, I'm gonna be honest. She has a knife! She's trying to knife me! Oh, my balls! My wedding ring that's clipping into my hand. Well, it's probably not a wedding ring.
He might
Wait,
have
what?
trouble
Did she
walking
just
on
knee
his
me in the
own.
nuts so hard it knocked me out?
I kind of want gloves like that.
You
getting
and gloves, man.
Dude, I like gloves.
Dude,
okay? I've
dude,
learned
if
my
you
own
start
with
wearing
passion.
elbow-length gloves with no
I'm not gonna
fingers,
do
I'm
that.
gonna call you a girl from 2012. Like,
I'm not gonna do that, but I am liking his fingerless gloves.
she just threw me in the trash afterwards. She threw me in the drunk guy's trash boat. I can't believe what just transpired.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I want to know if you guys were told about the fact that she need me in the
Don't
balls.
die of thirst, a lot of you.
Nope. You just
I
don't
bid you,
care.
gentlemen.
All right, well, time to go get my balls
If I can't
kicked
get
again.
rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
I must get in the
I'm not here
warehouse.
to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
We've already had this
Sorry,
discussion.
We're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation
I wonder what
has
door
led
the
me to
compass
this
points to,
warehouse.
or do
That case
two
was
arrows.
closed
Oh,
months
no,
ago.
I think I've seen it before. 2 arrows show up.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
It's just like
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
At what point
They were
does
all burned to
Dirty
death, right?
Dancing
Up at their place.
and Dirty
The whole
Fighting
mansion
cross
went up
over
in
into one
flames.
another?
Don't get it
The
into
dirty
your head to
sex.
go wandering around up there.
Well, that's like how there's
dangerous.
like
What do you mean by that?
the idea
The
that
only
like
one
two
left
people that
there
start
is
like
old
fighting end up
Silas,
just having
and
sex
the
at the end of it
accident
in
is
fiction.
Affected him.
Fuck fighting.
He can be unpredictable.
It's like
especially if a stranger starts poking
Catwoman
around
and
the
Batman's
property.
thing. It's
Is
just
he a danger?
dirty fighting that just leads into
No,
them ending up
he's in
having
his own
sex.
home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I'm not gonna leave
You
anything
again.
well alone.
I told you to beat it.
Everybody's getting to the point of not wanting to talk to me. Listen, I came here sober and you're pushing me to drink. I'm sorry, who are you? Oh, you're just those fuckers from before, okay. This is why all the detectives in these situations should wear metal cups. I feel like wearing
You
a
should always
cup
wear one,
would
day to day.
I feel like wearing a cup would be really bad for like your movement speed.
How about that bulletproof one from Super Troopers?
Dude, with like how bulletproof stuff works in real life, it's just gonna like really hurt afterwards, but you'll at least be safe, right?
Oh my god, the arrows from the traps are on fire. when the
Oh
levels
my
start.
god.
Oh my god.
Dude, that clip is immortalized.
Oh yeah.
No one will ever forget that clip. I was wondering if I could come up here and like figure out how to repair the thing that I had broken, but apparently not. Teach her to knee there, though. That her knee something fierce. Yeah, yeah. If somebody was like, I'm gonna knee you so hard in the balls, and then they did, and it was just a metal cup, that would probably suck for them. What kind of 1920s gumshoe isn't wearing a cup, amateur? Well, it's like all those fictions where the guy gets shot and then he pulls out his like fucking flask and it saved him or some stupid shit like that.
What?
Nightmares.
It's like Adam West
Another
in
break. Hey,
Family Guy
Mitchell.
had a
A drink for our new
spot.
friend.
He had a bulletproof
I owe you. You don't know how
piece
to
on his
fight
suit that
when
is
you
the
lose
size
your
of a
guts.
bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that
Aching
one.
guts.
Somewhere on
I've
my
got them
body
too.
is a
But you
single
don't hear me
bulletproof
whining
plate.
like a bitch with lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent
what noise?
reminder
Are they
of
gonna
our
noise?
encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'll tell you the truth, because you kicked me in the ball so hard it knocked me out, and that's honestly impressive. You and
Ah,
your
shit.
Peaky Blinders friend in the background.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid
Said
of
what,
you.
really loud? Ah,
You really
yeah.
don't seem to know the area. Let me give
It's
you a
foggy.
little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole,
Oh man, my
avoid
arrow
talking
whipping
about them
skills
to the
are
first
on
people you
fucking
meet.
point though.
Darkwater. They've been saying Darkwater for like the past hour and a half, and this is the first time you noticed. All right,
Is that more dangerous than having a drink? with
listen.
I'm not kidding. The old family.
I like how listen is like
They were
one
here
of those
long
things that
before
I
us,
infected Nick with,
and they'll
and
be
it's
here
infecting
long
everyone
after
else,
we're
and I got
fucking out.
infected because
The
of
old
watching
families.
fucking Wings.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their
Really
ancestors.
cursed, yeah. The fuck
I've
outta
got
here,
a few
dude.
questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information.
Darkwater
where's the
sounds like
exit?
really
To tell
bad
you.
moonshine. Darkwater moonshine sounds like the type that you get because it's really cheap, but like it will get you drunk.
Real moonshine doesn't have a name.
I need
it's
to get
called.
into the Hawkins
my cousin made this.
warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's
not.
on my turf.
That's not
It's
entirely
precisely
accurate,
for
but
that
yes.
reason that I've come to see you.
Usually a
Are you pulling
moonshiner
my
will come
leg?
up with a name for it.
I've never had moonshine with a name.
Eh. You're not
Plenty
going
of
to
moonshine.
you're not going to real shiners.
Twice, but that's true.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable
Oh,
of.
you ever
When's the
wanna jump in when you
gentrification of
guys-
moonshine? Like
I accept the
40 years
compliment.
ago.
Well,
Like
I
you know
see
the
you're
jump is
serious.
possible, but you're like,
to be honest,
it's not gonna
as
be an
long as
easy
it doesn't
one.
interfere with
Get
my
all
business,
different strains.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
care.
strains of
But I'll go with
moonshine.
you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't
Gastropubs
concern
start
you.
serving it out. And
Sounds
stuff.
honest to
I
me.
mean, people. You can
I'm
go to
Oh.
places that sell legal
If
moonshine.
I do that for you, if I
Oh,
let
I
you
did
onto
it.
our turf
He's
to
done
conduct
it.
your little affairs,
This jump,
you'll be
dude.
indebted to me.
Oh
And I
no!
guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
This woman
Think
who
about
wears a
it.
corset on the outside of
help
her
you,
clothes is asking me
you'll
to
owe
get
me a
indebted to
favor
her.
in
I'm
return.
feeling like I'm getting into some
Do you
weird
accept?
financial domination shit here.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
I don't believe you.
Follow me.
I believe that this
Nobody
game
questions your
does not
authority
present
here.
me with that many choices.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried and burned.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop
What's
you?
happening?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't
Okay,
know
so
whether you
Bradley's a
admire
good
his
cop. This
stubbornness
is important
or have
information to
pity
hold
on
on to.
him.
I've been watching a lot of 4K footage of people walking around Japan recently,
You did send me
as
that.
you're aware. Yeah, and I put that on my Switch in the background while I did all the computer stuff because that's like separate from everything. It's still playing. I just had autoplay on.
I like that you
Turn
put it
around
on the
and it's just
Switch
like-
and not on the laptop.
Well, the Switch is hooked up to a bigger
It's
bigger
fine.
TV, like much bigger.
He's with me.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been on this whole time. I doubt the Switch streams in 4K. You know.
Almost certainly not. Like
Yeah.
1080 max, right?
Yeah.
That's why it said you were watching
died.
YouTube.
I forgot it says that. Yep, that is what I have been watching for the last I don't know, 9 hours.
I'm trying to like
Also, I
body
got,
block this character to see how much it fucks up the game, and it's not really doing it.
I got a jetpack from a crate. So I imagine it's quite rare.
Dude, her character pathing is like simultaneously like really good and really bad, but only because she can kind of push me. Dude, everyone in this is so wet. He just pulls out the lighter for no reason.
He has a reason. You
That's
just don't
how
know
it's
it.
done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think
She
you'll get by
lockpicked
on
the
your
door
own?
and was like, "That's how it's done." Is this mocking me
Good.
for my lockpick
In
breaking
that
earlier?
case, I'll leave you. I've done enough.
Maybe your
mothering
character
for
has
now.
OCD. And
Fair
just
enough.
has to keep taking the lighter out.
Stimming. I don't like the term stimming, I'm gonna be
This
honest.
place stinks.
It
Where's
has
the
big
connection
normie
between this
energy to me.
place and the Sarah Hawkins case.
Ah! Everything went weird. Why is everything weird? Have a cheese? Why are you horsecock again? Oh! What?
What? I just did all this work
Always
to get
happen.
the dog that the
Fair
exit's
enough.
not even here. It's down there? I need a rope, dude. Shit.
Alright, let's get rid of this DeviantArt Photoshop filter. That worked. Psychology on the mirror?
The glass is shattered, like
Also,
someone
Sniper,
smashed
a thought on the whipping things when you try and pick
before or
things up,
after
because I do
the
that all the time
removal
too.
of these
That's what I mean when I
bandages.
say like the D-pad is really good on the PS4 for Spelunky.
I'm
So you
okay
can,
with
like, be more
stimming, I do
accurate.
it all the time. And if you saw me stimming, you would understand this rhyme.
Wow.
The real horsecock was the friends we made along the way. The real horsecock was the bad dragon that got shipped to the super best friends all along.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
We're doing like some Sherlock Holmes shit right now.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
The best friends we made along the way. And then broke up with. A cult symbol?
Whoever
I need
hid it
100
here
more
seems
gold.
To worship Sarah
Fucked up.
Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
Oops, psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
This is like some fucking Neats paradise. Like a 1920s Neats paradise. Just, I worship this painter. Did the stream die or did I die? I died. Fair. People seem to be having problems with the stream tonight. But it doesn't seem to be me at all. I am 0 frames lost.
Yeah, losers.
I love coming out of the hallucination memory palace and then I just hear flip, click, and it's just the lighter coming on before it gets back in. It's like fucking Charlie coming back from the grave. He's just come back for one more game. Alright, I have 4 CP available. I gotta conserve my CP.
If I jump on a turkey who is on spikes, do I fall on the turkey or do I fall on the spikes?
Probably both, right? Like, you probably fall on the spikes with the turkey and then it throws you off and then you fall on spikes. Unless you
found a way
do,
around it.
unless you do like a Yoshi, where you sacrifice it to get that extra leverage.
I ended up having to sacrifice it to get that extra leverage. I couldn't jump out of the spike pit without
The spike pick, yeah.
without killing it.
All right, we're gonna put our points into psychology because we need to have a big brain.
And then I just threw the freaking.
I think fall on the turkey.
what?
One last smoke. How is Charlie anyway? Haven't talked to him in a while. Last time we spoke, we were pretty good. Charlie and I, before we stopped speaking mostly, were just sending each other, like, the spam emails that we get. Like, the last 5 spam emails that I got have been, like, very haunting. Because a bunch of them were just like, we've seen you jacking off and we'll share this with your friends. It's like, I don't believe you. But then the other one that I got was like, your account has been signed up for adult dating network. It has been confirmed, blah, blah, blah. And then I looked at the email address and it was just a string of characters. I'm like, I don't think this is a website. And then at the bottom, it was like some website thing. It was just so goofy. Do you ever look at your like spams? Like, do you ever open them at all?
Yeah. I never get anything too weird.
They're crazy. No, Rachel has fallen asleep.
Oh yeah, started having a while ago. I'm surprised.
Well, we're getting the little snores now.
Yeah.
Threaten the police officer with our strength and professional ability. Let's team up. Use my... Wait, hold to test psychology? Why is let's team up a psychology option? Alright, roll psychology.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help.
Yeah, using your strength against an officer. Oh, shit.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach.
It referenced Sherlock
Explain what
Holmes!
this painting
Rachel.
Strange portrait. Wait,
Something amazing just
I know
happened.
it.
Please
guess.
rotate her to one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
lower chats.
So,
Precisely. You can
I
still see
dropped
the burn marks.
the boy,
There's no doubt about it.
the
I
Monty,
must admit that
down
you seem
crevasse,
fairly
and
Roll
But I
need.
can't allow you to
and I thought it was about to
Seen enough.
go down and fall into
It's
a
the
spike
Hawkins
trap
mansion that
or an arrow trap rather, and then a caveman
course.
caught Monty.
You wanna go
What?
back
And is
along
now
this
holding
trail?
on to Monty.
This is mine
saved
now.
Monty's
I don't
life.
understand how this painting made it.
Dude,
Now I
they
have to find a
don't,
way to
they
get 'em
don't
back.
seem to
Come
be
on.
as evil as they
My
used
car's
to.
parked down the way.
No, not at all.
Like, it used to be like you would see them and they'd aggro and you're like, wow, this guy's a dick. And now it's like they look scared all the time.
Your eyes, damn it.
They talk sometimes.
Right under
Yeah.
your nose.
I've seen them talk.
God damn it. Her again.
I successfully saved Monty. I need a name for the
They're
hamster.
just
This has
boys.
nothing to do
Yeah.
with you,
One.
Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for
Dumb
obstruction.
I don't
buff
use-
boys.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
I saw
Too bad
I
you're
saw
too
an
fat to
ad
see them
today
down
that
there.
was for TD
Why
Bank,
you?
Come on.
and it
keep
was
the
starring Dolph
smile. You don't want
Lundgren.
to force me to widen it.
Oh, Rachel's
Okay,
back.
I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
We know you were doing
I
little
thought I'd
snores.
straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed.
Has anybody
But we'll meet
found?
again.
I'm not gonna say this isn't really a spoiler because it doesn't really help
Is
the
it
game at
far,
all. But the
this
shop
mansion?
that has a caveman as the merchant,
That's wild.
Look
Though.
behind you.
and he
At the
sells
top of
a
the
rock
ridge.
and maybe
You see the building?
something else. Like it's just like really cheap nothing basically.
That's pretty funny.
That's
Oh, look at
awesome.
the fucking Adams Family
Come on.
house up on that
Got some
cliff.
driving to do.
Dolph is best dumb buff boy. Here's the thing though. Dolph has like an IQ of like 160 and he's got a master's degree. He's not dumb. He's just buff and quiet. Like, Dolph fits into the category of people of Henry Cavill nature, which is, what if you took a nerd but he got jacked?
I have a fucking puzzle in Slunky right now. I'm trying to find a way to crush the shopkeeper with a shield, like push him into a wall and crush him, without
Oh.
destroying the other items around him.
That was static.
That was a very strange static sound. Yeah, but it's over.
Pierce managed to get into the
And
warehouse,
it's,
place
difficult.
thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to Hawkins' mansion.
I did it. He's been crushed,
You know what one of my favorite...
and I have a jetpack.
First of all, my question of who the fuck is the asshole that owns this car is, it's the police.
Nice.
Secondly, one of my favorite tropes in fiction is I will drive you to the site of the creepy thing, but no further. And then they always go right to the
Yeah.
fucking door. And it's like,
Yeah.
sha, 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 do, 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 do. The higher the IQ, the bigger the dick. It's direct correlation. Imagine Bill Gates
something
dick
something
size.
Stephen Hawking getting his dick wrapped up in the wheelchair.
Exactly. Dude, I can't get over like these like really
Well,
basic
here we
bitch
are.
textures that are on
Hawkins
some of the things, and then how good some other stuff looks. Like, the badge on this man's chest looks like shit, but look at the pores on this man's face. Like, everybody in this looks like a
Place has
fucking
been
clay
abandoned
sculpture of a
since the fire.
person, but...
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Oh god, there's so many dialogue options. I thought this place burned.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Shopkeeper blew
Not
himself
soon
up.
enough to
Incredible.
save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore.
This man is a man made of
Still
Play-Doh.
torments him enough
Look
as
at
it
that
is.
face talk.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have so many questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Did I just sacrifice the key?
It's really that old.
Oh no, I picked it up.
Come
Okay.
on, let's
No.
leave the stories of the dead alone.
You sacrificed the key. Kali is confused.
Let's go up there. Unless
Callie
you
doesn't
still have
want this.
questions.
Kali doesn't want this.
You're the
Hey, you know
one
this
who
place
looked after
really
the
well.
Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
Dude,
That's
is
why
this
I'm
guy's
so
badge,
keen to find out
like,
who removed
glued to his chest? Is it made of cardboard?
Yes.
Look at how fucking bad it
If
looks.
something escaped
You
us,
think he's gonna restream?
if there's been a law enforcement error,
Yeah.
then it's up to the
fuck, I don't
police
remember
to
the name of
make
that
good
game.
its mistake. Anything
I feel like it
else?
could be one of them.
Oh, speaking of restreams and NL, one of the fucking humble bundles that I have is just, hey, here's like an FMV game, so it's like, guess I'm gonna fall down that. I have one on like PSN as well.
I have one that's made by the developer of one that NL played.
Yeah, you said it was like not good, right?
Yeah, but like
Partner
I don't remember if it
Andrews
was not
warned
good in
me
a fun way or
against
not.
You managed to get something
Night
out of
Trap
that
is
bomb?
legitimately fantastic. Well,
I'm
yeah,
asking
like it's
you
been a
for
classic
advice.
for years for a
He
reason.
talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was...
Oh yeah, old Silas.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas
alive.
Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can
Shape-shifting
remember.
detective. Yeah,
Charles
that
was
one.
like a son to him.
Yeah.
The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And as
I
you'll
love that
see,
this guy's like
in a way, he's
the
still watching
groundskeeper
over.
for this family
Is there
that
anything
died
else
in
you
a
wanna
fire,
ask
but
me?
now he's like, I don't know where to
wanna
go,
go
so
up
I
there?
just keep living in the burned out house. Like what a sad existence.
I prefer to be prepared. If there's
You know
gonna
what
be
happens
trouble.
when you get hit
It's a wise attitude.
by the boss when you're
Apart
wearing
from
a
old
jetpack?
Silas and some rotten
You go
floorboards,
flying.
there's
You
nothing to
explode.
worry about.
Oh, that happened to me with a power pack.
Strictly speaking,
Yeah,
he ain't
they've really
dangerous.
made those things a lot
Since
more
the
dangerous.
tragedy, he's
Yeah.
been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
A
true
remarkably
force of
sturdy
nature.
man given his
sad
age, a
old man
force of
doesn't
nature.
worry
A
me.
sad old man doesn't worry me.
If you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Groundskeeper copper. Grounds copper keeper. Jesus Christ.
Night falls quickly here. And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go
Night
with you.
falls quickly here. I
only
want to
to
be able to
reassure
see when
Silas.
we arrive. I hate to say this, but it's been nighttime since I arrived here. You guys have no such thing as sun.
Why not? You can help.
Right.
Do-
Let's go.
Next month's Humble has sunless skies. Speaking of having no sun. Wait, you're going that way? I want to go this way. Alright, well, we're diverging immediately from the plot. The guy went one direction, but this area looks like a place from Yarnum, so I have to go here.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that view. Now, just out over there, in the ocean, that's where Rapture is. They're building it right now. That's why that woman looks like Elizabeth. Oh, there's like a... Look at this fucking Yarnum cottage!
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose this is
Oh, that looks really good.
Winchester.
Small wooden
That's the best
whale.
looking thing in the game.
A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. I knew I came to this weird Yarnum section for a reason. Grant us eyes. I mean, Cthulhu will do that. Except we did see that one cult that had a bunch of people with no eyes, so maybe they won't. I have more Humble games that I haven't played than have, so yeah, I feel you. Honestly, I treat Humble as a way to just get a bunch of cheap games for bad streams. Like, I got this out of the Humble, so there we go. Just in time for Spoopy Game Month. Normally, I don't indulge in Halloween bullshit, but I'll take any excuse to play a jank-ass Cthulhu game.
There was a shotgun in this crate. Thank you.
I'm sorry, what? There we go.
Bradley was right. This place is.
This
much
house was
older
originally
than I
built
imagined.
in 1693.
Bombs in that.
You know, if you find all the interactable objects, the game tells you the name of H.P. Lovecraft's cat.
God damn.
I would legitimately love so much if, like, a game like this that was incredibly serious about its source material was like, find all of these to unlock, you know, whatever, and then like one of the things was just like a passage of H.P. Lovecraft lore. That was just his fucking cat's name. Oh, I don't trust that it went game saved the second I went up there. Oh yeah, the Bloodborne PC thing. Like, we're probably not going to see that for another like 2 to 3 years, right?
Fun fact: the shotgun shells do not trigger arrow traps. It's pretty dumb, I gotta say.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Are those fresh flowers? I don't know. These look like they've been out for a while. I, for at least one reason, will not tell you H.P. Lovecraft's cat's name. That reason is a Twitch ban.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still.
I'm gonna be
watching
honest.
the
If Bloodborne
Hawkins family.
comes out on PC, I will buy it
Pretty
again.
gloomy.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Yeah.
detective,
Mostly
yeah.
because I hope
Does
they
this
fix
place
the
inspire any
netcode.
thoughts?
I might move my PS5 down here, honestly.
PS5?
PS5. I'm dead. You know what? That's enough
Why
smoky.
were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
I cannot
Mrs.
believe
Hawkins' father?
that Rachel is going to get a computer with like a fucking RTX series in it before we probably
upset.
get one. I'm not angry with it, but it's very
Let's go to
funny.
the mansion.
Dude, I'm gonna get that 3700.
Please give
Because
me a
it's
minute.
like, you know that she's
I
gonna
didn't
like
expect
use
to
it to
set foot
wail
back
in
here
fucking
with you.
BDO.
What kind of deranged individual?
The second
finds sanctuary?
that 3700
Steal
comes
a
out, like is
baby.
available.
I don't see
Upon
Silas
learning the
I'm
cat's
refreshing
name, a
so many
man will be
pages.
driven
Alone
insane.
allowing it.
He will then choose
that
to
raw
dwell in the
baker is
darkest
above that.
recesses of Reddit.
Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Crawl to the darkest pages of the controversial tab on the Donald.
I got banned, I think.
Probably. So, just because I had like a funny moment of like, I want to see what weird ones I can think of that exist that are either like absurdist or whatever. And one of the things that fucking Pat and Wooly won't stop memeing on is a Japanese fetish variant of cuckolding called NTR. And I was like, that sounds really close to NPR.
It does.
And so I wanted to know, it's like, is there anybody that's on there that has ended up on that Reddit by accident? and I found that Reddit is actually banned.
Oh,
So something happened on the NTR subreddit.
interesting.
I'll get an
The
RTX
NPR subreddit?
NTR.
Okay.
The
I
porn-
died on the
the
daily.
porn
I had 1-3.
Again? What's happening on 1-3?
What's happening on 1-3?
I'll have to find another entrance.
1070 works fine at the moment. My 1070 is not good enough.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It works fine. Like my
It works
1080 and everything, like they all work great.
You have
The
a
thing-
1080 Ti. That works really well.
But the thing for me is what doesn't work is when I need to play a game that's really, really fucking crazy resource heavy. And it's like pushing that GPU up insane, or one that's not optimized like this. This game, on its own, without using XSplit recording settings that favor GPU, is using 75% of my GPU because this game doesn't know how to compartmentalize shit. It always has fucking filters over every screen.
It does. Don't play it, Tony. I'm hoping to get it by the
NCR
time
is a
Cyberpunk
fucking
comes
blight
out.
that needs to be purged in holy fire. Listen, some dudes just want to imagine their girlfriends fucking other guys, okay?
This entrance is still in use.
Yeah.
Like foot fetishes? Yeah, those are exactly the same thing. Whoa! I say whoa, and then this guy literally in the same tone goes, whoa.
Easy, sir. All right? Put down the axe.
You know how we do it.
Look at this man! Look at this guy that looks like an absolute chimpanzee brought to life.
Into the ocean.
Is that Joel? Oh, that guy, yeah.
You're Mr.
And there it
Winston.
goes. It's another one of those cutscenes
that
for no
axe.
reason.
Let's talk calmly.
I would almost prefer this game didn't have those cutscenes.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Grab his axe! Grab his axe!
What do you think you're doing? So talk.
I don't know what I expected.
Police report describes a domestic
I
incident.
thought it's like he's like
But
a
Stephen
70-year-old
Webster has
man.
several
And then
reasons
my
to
guy
believe
only
that
tried
this
to
may
take
not
his
be
axe with one hand, and he's
Webster
just
is
holding
as
it with
stubborn
two.
as
Like,
an old
no.
mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to
You're not
restore
dead.
the
Are you not?
reputation of his daughter.
Yeah,
want
my
to
guy
see
just
where
got
the
like
fire
beat
started.
over the head at the back
The
on the
mansion
axe.
isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you find my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's
He's
right.
got the lighter in
And
the
this
other
door?
hand.
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You think Billie Eilish will be in the soundtrack for Cyberpunk?
At least that one song.
At least that one. It was in the trailer.
I hope
so-
that she gets
but I
to
don't know
do
if
like
they
an
have a full
original
game.
song for it.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
Grimes did, and it sucks. Which brings us back to
yeah.
the whole Grimes discussion about Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy's
No
just
one
better
lives
than Grimes.
in the mansion, and you don't.
He was
take
pulling the
care of
axe
it.
towards his chest.
If
He
you
wanted
have a
to
good
die.
reason to be here, I'm listening.
I would believe it if you said my character is
I keep an
suicidal.
eye out.
I want more characters that
Yeah,
are actively
that's it.
like
Vermin.
depressed to the
Right.
point where their
This is what we're going to
wild,
do. I
stupid
go
bullshit they
inside,
do
and
could
I
be
promise
described
that
as
I'll hunt
suicidal
vermin.
behavior.
Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that.
Did you see the? You must have
Right.
because you're
Take the
You're in
key
all the
and do
same
what you
weird
have to do.
game news
Go on,
circles that
then.
I would be. Like you saw the CD Projekt
Let's see
Red
what more
controversy happening, right?
The crunch thing?
Yeah.
I learned about I learned about overtime laws in Poland, all that. Yeah.
Did you see the like really hilarious articles from like a year ago?
Oh, saying that they were never going to do it or something like that. Yeah.
They're like, we'll never do this. We'll just always make the game delayed if we have to. Well, it's an inevitability that we'll have to crunch now. It's like, why not just push it back further? One of the guys that I follow who's an artist was like, man, it's really fucked up that they have to do this crunch shit. And my response was, as callous as it is, that's just kind of my nature to be like this, but I wish that they would just postpone it, not because it's better for the development team, but because that gives me more time to get a better graphics card.
Yeah, same. Right? I mean, apparently Polish laws are like nobody can work over 48 hours a week, no matter what. Like that's the most overtime they're gonna get. And
I
it's,
wonder,
like,
I wonder though if
more.
they're going to like shame people, like the Japanese.
I don't know.
I'm doing that thing where it's like the character was talking to me and told me to go somewhere. Time to go the opposite direction again. This game is very linear, and so I'm gonna take what I can get.
This gate is locked.
Yo, fuck that. I want money.
Tell me about it. I'm still in the middle of my car repairs too.
I recently spent, and by spent I mean gave, $1,500 to my mother to help with the kitchen. Originally, that was not supposed to happen. Fucking contractors. Dude, that guy's not come back for a week. I think he's just gone. I think she scared him off.
That's insane.
So her response was like, I'm gonna pay him what I think he deserves. There's another axe! Can I take the axe? I cannot take the axe! Why? Don't tease me. This is actually the area before, like, if you get down here, right? You go down all those steps and you see up there.
Knife dogs, dude.
Right? You come here, up there, that's where you're gonna fight, like, the fucking, what's her face? The priestess dog. This is like if you keep going down, you get to the Amygdala shrine.
The poor wretch seems to
Man,
spend the
Bloodborne
best
did a
part of
really
his
good
time
job at being
isolated.
Lovecraftian and yet somehow an action game.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Yeah.
Rather Spartan.
Yeah.
The caretaker
Cleric
has
beast,
simple
yeah.
tastes.
No, dog priestess.
I might replay that sometime.
I mean, whenever you want to, just let me know because, like, Rachel and I are
we can
keen
get-
to play it again.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
It's like
Empty,
you
of
pay
course.
for 1 month of
It's worth it, yeah.
PSN, you can fly through it. Also, then we could do. I've honestly never played Old Hunters, so that would be pretty fun. Its netcode is just so shit, though. At least, like, if you're not PvPing, it's not as much of a problem. But, like, in PvP, it had that Dark Souls problem of you hit a guy and then, like, 40 seconds later he takes damage. Also, some people somehow figured out how to hack it, which I don't understand, but... You know. Prepare for pain. Its name is Orphan of Costs. I've seen gameplay of all of the game, don't get me wrong. It's not like I've avoided spoilers for like 4 years. Vicar Amelia is a tragic figure. I'm sorry, are you saying that a Souls character is a tragic figure?
Pierce, shall we enter?
Oh wait, you're here.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Benito
right.
Mussolini is also a
go.
tragic figure. He was also in Bloodborne.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Not the worst boss in my opinion. That would be Lawrence. Nah, that's fair. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lied in the graveyard of their property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch over the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down. Finally, get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. Enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. I want to play Bloodborne for the first time, but the last PlayStation I've had is a PS2.